Hello, and welcome to the One Team We Agree On. I'm Jillian.
I'm Kyle.
And we have some great discussion for you today when we are going to discuss the new kits with the Union and MLS that have been recently dropped, as well as some of our favorite merch. And I'm going to have a little fashion talk.
Yes, we are trying something new. This is going to be on YouTube. I'm not sure if we're going to put this on Spotify. I don't know how it will transition.
Because we're going to show a lot of stuff and it
Yes.
makes more sense to have it viewable.
So stay tuned for this. But before we get started, what are we wearing today?
So we were at the kit launch experience yesterday at Subaru Park, and they have a little trip down, all the jerseys that they've worn. And well, I was like, oh yeah, I have the Do Poops. And that was the first jersey I ever had. So I decided to put that on. And that's what I'm wearing today. How about you, Kyle?
I am wearing the Eastern Conference champions from last year, the hoodie that your sister had gotten me for Christmas.
Yes.
Wore that to the kit launch event yesterday, and actually, this is really, really comfy. Actually, of all the Union hoodies I have, this is like actually probably my favorite.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like
it is
that.
really nice. So it marks a momentous occasion.
Yeah.
So before we get started, reminder to follow us on social media. We are on Twitter at TOTWAG. That's the One Team We Agree On. And then we are on Facebook and Instagram at the One Team We Agree On, all one word. So make sure you follow us, interact. We've been having some great discussions since the Jeffrey Mitchell episode.
Yep.
Got a lot of follows. Again, Jeff, thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. But let's go ahead and get started with the kit launch party. So yesterday we went down and we met up with our friends Todd, Lewis, Shelby was there, sister, and then we had Billy and Lucky Baby was there too. So we all met up and went through the kit launch party. What did you think?
All right. So, I mean, I haven't been to too many of these things yet with the Union. So, I mean, last year was the first time we had ever been to a kit launch. So, last year was pretty cool how we got to do the whole, fan experience with the media stuff and going through the locker room and all that. So, like, it's hard to top that. But, you show up, you get to walk down and see the different kits on display and have, memories, seeing the videos and everything, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, it was a nice, like, kind of low key, hey, you can, just walk down and do your thing here. So I thought that was cool. And then, we walked in this team store and checked out the merch. And actually, the time we went, we didn't have to really wait long for an autograph from Sebastian Letou. And so I got his autograph and picture with him. And then the line was kind of long at the time when we got in it for getting our season ticket member stuff, but that wasn't too bad.
No.
So yeah.
No, and so what you're seeing here is some video we took of us walking through the event. It was nice. I mean, you walked right in the gate and you just kind of walked down, and they had some kits lined up, some merchandise, some trophies, and just some memorabilia from the Union's history. I thought it was really nice, and just I mean, I like how they would have like video of certain like events, like there's El Senior's game.
Yeah.
We have like the the goal from the Red Bulls game.
Hey, and we were at that game October 20th, 2019. I mean,
so
that was awesome.
We had like, it was really nice. So you walk down, here's a nice picture. Here's a video to kind of commemorate some moments. So from that aspect, it was really good. Let's see some other things here. We got some more video. I'm trying to remember what year this was, and then there's a Do Poops kit.
Yeah.
There's a shield with the Captain America.
Yep. 2020. Yep.
So I mean, this is some really good video,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think for me, I thought was it like last year when they had the media fan experience? No, it wasn't that. That
Yeah.
was, a lot different, but this was
Yeah,
nice. It was very nice.
it was. I did stand there watching the highlights
Me
from
too.
the Nashville game and when I
Hmm.
went to PKs and everything and just reliving that whole experience. I mean, that was intense.
That there, from that kit there, I was looking at that was the one with the snake in
Yeah,
it. And we were
yeah.
like looking at that close, and I was like, wow, that's
Well, the
actually
authentic, yeah, looks
yeah,
so
because I
good.
think you have the replica that doesn't have the snake in it.
Yeah.
So, um, so yeah, so these were some of the videos that we took, and then let's go over here to this last one.
Yes.
This is kind of the end, just showing there, and then you see the line down there. That's the other thing. I felt like the line to get our gifts was really long.
Well, considering, you pretty much walk up, give your name, and then
And
they go grab the bag for you. I
yeah,
was surprised it was taking so long, but
yeah,
you know, um, iconic picture right
iconic
there.
picture. Yep, we have that.
Yes.
And then no, it was fun. One of the things Todd was telling
Yeah.
us that he mentioned to me was that, and I noticed this too, like there was a lot of kits that were not there. Like,
Uh-huh.
where was Bethlehem Steel kit? I mean, they had some nice kits there for sure, and we'll review that in a second. But I think overall for what it was,
Hmm.
it was very nice.
Yeah.
So, um, what did you think? You got your picture then taken with Seba, and
Hmm.
we'll go down here and look at that. Some other things that were there. Take a picture here. Here's your picture with
Yep.
Sebastian.
Yep.
That was nice, and
Hmm.
that was cool. You walked right in. He
Yep.
was sitting right there at the table. I would have loved if like, and I get because the kit line was down there and
Hmm.
shopping the congestion.
Yeah.
I would have loved if you'd gone through the history and then he was there at the end.
Yeah.
But I get why you do it. Then you have like
Right.
50 lines. Plus, then they had like the pre-order for the kit already there. So
Yeah. And then Elsinio was there later and Fang was there then after that. So
and this was
yeah.
cool. They did like the video thing. We didn't do it,
Yeah.
but where they kind of went around how they do it for like some of the player introductions,
Yeah.
where they show they had the spinning camera.
Yeah. When I was waiting in line, I saw some people doing that.
That was really cool. I'm
Yeah.
glad they did that. And then
When I saw the drum, I was thinking, oh wait, do I get to bang the drum? I was like, dang.
here's some pictures from the store. So yeah, some really nice merchandise. And then on our site, if you go to the one team we grind, I took some photos of just a couple of the kits there, obviously. So, and then just some more stuff. I think, and we have the kit here. We're going to show it
Uh-huh.
real quick. I think in person, it turned out a lot better.
It did.
It did. It's the things I like about it is I like how it's like a water because you got the smoke. Some people are saying
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
It's just really nice. So
Hmm. Yeah. So there you can see it. Like again, and the lighting here isn't even the greatest, but I think in person and like actually being worn, it looks a whole lot better. Like when I saw
mhm.
the guys wearing it, like Bizo and Matt Real and stuff, they look like really good in it, honestly. But when I first saw it online when it got released, I was like, okay. But yeah, overall, no, I think it's nice.
I like the crest. I
Yeah,
like the little
I really
snake.
like the crest. Yeah, having the snake on there is great.
So yeah, again, like our lighting situation, we were working on it, but yeah, eventually. But yeah, that gives you an idea. And
Mm.
then let's talk about the season ticket member gifts.
All right. So first, the T-shirt that we got. Okay, I really like. I mean, I thought it was definitely very good here. Okay,
Mhm.
I didn't bring the one from last year to compare. I have that somewhere, but
The quality of the shirt's a lot better.
yeah, make sure there we
Yeah.
go. You can actually see it. Yeah. So I mean, it's sticking with that same kind of color scheme,
Mhm.
Um, and
So we got a shirt.
the scarf. I actually really like the scarf. I mean,
Yeah. The thing I like about it is last year, like the season ticket
mhm,
member scarf, it just said
mhm.
season ticket member on it. Like this
Yeah,
actually is like Philadelphia Union,
yeah,
like
mhm,
this is something you might see in the store. Yeah, it's a summer
Yes.
scarf and not like a winter,
Well, let's be real. I wore summer scarf
I
like the
wore a
whole
summer,
time
yeah.
because I had kind of my lucky scarf going along with my lucky jersey. So,
Yeah, one thing I did
yeah.
notice is that, Renee said it. I think he said best is, they had spots instead of like smoke.
Yeah.
It kind of doesn't,
But
it
should we
matches.
hold it up for comparison here?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. So I mean, if
Yeah.
it matches, I mean, you
Yeah.
wear that with it, it's gonna look good. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like this. And then they gave us, what else did they give us?
And then there was a schedule magnet, but I didn't grab
I
it. But
have it.
there,
I have it in there. Do we have the schedule magnet? I
no, it's
think.
over it. Oh wait, yeah, we do have it. Never
Yeah.
mind. Here we go.
And then you got a nice little schedule
So,
magnet.
so you don't have like a lot of like wasteful stuff, honestly.
No, there was no e-waste and
Nope.
sponsorship stuff this year.
Now this is good though. I liked getting these when I was a Philly season ticket holder. I just
Yeah.
put that on the fridge and
I mean,
works for me.
overall, it was a great kit.
Hmm.
I like it. I've seen some people complain because I get it. I know some teams, and I've
Yeah.
seen a couple teams show what they've gotten for season tickets. And yeah,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know like last year, Austin gave like their playoff fans like Yeti cups and all
Hmm.
that. I mean, so
And I get some people are like, "Oh man, we just came off going to MLS Cup and all that," and I get
I
it.
I get it. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they're nice. I
Hmm.
mean, I think Jeffrey said best. Like, I like my cheap seats. Now,
Yeah.
I'd be a little disappointed if I spent thousands of dollars on
Hmm.
season tickets. And yeah, I can see where maybe
Yeah.
they're coming from, but I mean,
Yeah.
they're nice. We got some nice stuff. The thing I like about this year is it's not a lot, but you could tell they actually put a little thought into it because they
Yeah.
have a matching scarf and a matching T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I definitely think the t-shirt and the scarf are better than last year's. I have last year's scarf hanging up in my classroom,
Yeah.
just as a decoration. But overall I thought they were good. When I was a partial season ticket member for the Phillies, I mean, we got after they won the World Series, we got pint glasses, which is
Yeah.
and those were nice and everything. And I've gotten like a coaster set and stuff, but that was for partial plan. I'm sure the full plan got better stuff, but like it was just like the one thing. I mean, honestly, this is pretty nice,
It is
especially
pretty
for
nice.
we pay for cheap seats.
Are you disappointed that they didn't give Thomas English muffins out?
I mean, yeah, I low key like English muffins. Hey, I use them in my class all the time. My sixth graders, they make English muffin pizzas. I'm a fan.
Yeah. So, and I do too. I mean, they're good for a quick grab and go out the door of breakfast. But
I do like I mean honestly, as a female, I have to say having something that says Thomas's on it is sometimes preferable because I know, like we know what Beambo is and everything, but when I wear a jersey to school, like I literally had a colleague bust out laughing, like a female colleague bust out laughing. She's like, Bimbo, and I'm like, it's Beambo and it's a bread company, and I had to explain. Um, but yeah,
no, long story about this is not what it means. And yeah, we have it too.
yeah,
People are like, Bimbo? I'm like, no, it's Beambo.
I
It's a bread
know.
company. Anyway, so MLS dropped all their kits as of last night, and
Mm-hmm.
there were some really good ones. There's some really bad ones that were phoned in,
Mm-hmm.
like Dallas. Not sorry if you're a Dallas FC fan, probably not listening to this, but yeah, you
Clip
guys
art
phoned.
watermarks.
Yeah, clip off Marvin. You were going to do something with the Dallas Burn. You kind of did, but man, you phoned it in with those
There
lightning.
was an attempt.
There was attempt, if you're gonna call it. But no, there's some really nice kits.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I haven't really talked about my top 10. Is the Union Kit a top 10 kit this year?
Yes.
Yes, we both agree on that. I would say it's definitely a top 10 kit. What would you say are your top three favorite kits?
Okay, so my top one probably is one that is very polarizing, it seems. People either they love it or they hate it. And I've seen the ranking, the
Yeah.
things that people have done but Minnesota, that's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite one. I don't know if it's just I like the colors and I like the concept of it being like Northern Lights and all that, but probably why I also like the Charlotte one.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably my third favorite one. My second favorite one would be Portland. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if it's my Scottishness coming out, but I love the tartan on that and the colors. So top three definitely Minnesota, Portland, and Charlotte.
I loved when I initially saw the Minnesota, I tweeted out that this is a win. I'm taking no more questions. And then I got thinking, and I saw it. They're wearing it with white shorts. So it's
That's a
just,
miss
yeah, it's literally just the
because
top,
this
which
bottom
is
half's
look,
already white.
yeah, and then the white socks. And like I saw
That
that,
would
and
look good with like black
I,
or purple or something. It would look
yeah,
better
like
with a different color.
you could do like a tie dye or like Aurora
Also, just
sock
white
or
shorts suck. Can we be honest?
yeah. But I mean, I so when
Yeah.
I saw the full kit, I was like, oh, that's yeah. So I'm kind of going recanting kind of where I was. That was a
Hmm.
winner. I mean, I'll be honest with you. So my top three now probably is going to be Colorado is at
That's a
three.
good one.
Um, then I'm probably going to go with Charlotte. I know they have the little crown watermarks on it, but let's be honest, it's not like the watermarks that
Mm-mm.
Red Bull's had with that smoke, and then you see like the little New York and then New York Red Bull. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
what is that? So okay, and then Portland. Oh, Portland's just such a beautiful kit. I
Hmm.
mean, I also then would say Nashville.
Nashville's is sharp.
Now that it's gray and not white, when I first saw it, I was like, well, that's a miss. Now I saw it was gray. I'm like, okay, that's nice. I like another polarizing one is Seattle's. I like that
I
one.
like theirs. I mean,
There was,
it's not my favorite one, but I think that one's pretty well done.
and Minnesota's probably fourth now for me. Like, if it's just a kit, then it's a top three. But that full presentation, I was kind of like,
Hmm.
eh.
Yeah.
I would still, I just think it, in uniqueness wise with the
Mm.
Northern Lights, it's by far the best. But if you could make that whole side without the white,
Yeah.
even like a little bit, and I get it's like the fog coming off the lake. I get that.
Hmm.
It's a nice kit, but
I still like
over
Miami's too. Like
Miami's is
only
my.
only because the colors. I like pink and black, but
I
and like
actually
I like the more fuchsia pink. I don't like the baby
I
pink.
actually like Orlando's. I'm not going to say it's a top
Yeah,
10
it's not
kit,
bad,
but
honestly. It's not
I
bad.
think one of the things really that stood out to me is it's just sharp. It's a clean,
Hmm.
sharp kit,
Yeah.
and it's like watching it on TV last night, which hey, MLS had some preseason games on
Yeah.
last night, which man,
That picture's clear.
that picture is clear. This is going to be
Yeah.
huge, and we'll talk
That
about
quality
that.
is good. Yeah.
We'll talk about that maybe get leading up into the on Saturday. But hey, I like that one. So all right, so finally, we're gonna kind of have some fun today, and I don't
Hmm.
know if we're going to be doing this all the time. Probably mostly when the union drop new merch or there's merch drops. But we're gonna review some
Hmm.
fashion here today, and Jillian, one of the things she loves is fashion, so we're going to take a look at some of the fashion that she has, and then
Hmm.
she's also going to review some of the stuff that she saw at the store that she really liked yesterday.
All
So
right.
take it away.
Yeah, and disclaimer, I am not compensated by anyone for doing this. This is purely like me going through stuff that I like. And yeah, so I'm not sponsored or anything. These are just my views. So first of all, well, let's just cut to the chase here, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite jersey, the Unity, definitely. Now, this was my lucky jersey basically
Mm-hmm.
all last season. Okay. Got it in June and they just kept winning and winning and winning while I wore it. So just like you had your lucky jersey. So wore it all the way up to the cup. Unfortunately, the mojo ran out for the MLS Cup,
Mm-hmm.
but it is what it is. But love it. I love the colorfulness of it. I mean, that one was a win. And so definitely my favorite one. Will I be wearing it a lot this season? Not sure yet.
I don't know.
I'll definitely wear it though. Then of course, yeah, one another jersey whip. I mean, may as well show it while we have it here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we have this what we got last year. Okay, so we have the home kit there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I did actually wear that a lot at the beginning of the season, and then until I got the Unity jersey. Um, but we have those. Now I do have a bunch of t-shirts, and first I'll show you the long sleeve one. This is one I got towards the end of the 2022 season. I did get this from the team store. It's hard to see. I was going to wear it, but I was like, well,
And it
it's
has a
all
little
black. It
crest
has
on
the
it.
crest on it. This is currently available in the team store and probably online too, but I like the detail of has that down the sleeves, PHL with the snake. Um, that's really, I got that. Yeah, it's really nice to wear by itself, but also it's good under things too. When I got to wear layers, because let's face it, I don't know if anyone saw the forecast for next weekend, but it's gonna be cold. It's supposed to be randomly like 70 degrees on Thursday, and then Saturday for opening day, like 33 degrees and possible snow, and we're gonna be freezing our butts off. So layers, people. Of course, sometimes we come up with some really good merch here at Sons of Ben tailgates too. Like sometimes we'll pick up some things, and this is
They do a great job
they
with some of the
do.
creativity
They
out there.
do.
So
So we got this one last year during the tailgate, Sons of Ben shirt, and I like that. I've
it is
always
sharp.
it is.
It
I
has
like
a
the
retro
design.
feel to it.
It does. It does. I mean, honestly, I've always just been a fan of, colorful things and rainbows and well, Rainbow Bright was my jam back in the 80s.
Mhm.
You know. Um, and let's see. Here's a classic. And of course, this is very appropriate considering what we are going with the kids this year.
Mhm.
We got the Philly or Nothing. Okay.
Mm.
That we got at the first home playoff game
Yeah.
back in 2019. So we got those. We sat in the river end in a different section, not in 136, but we were just on the other side there, and
I think
we
were
were getting
exact
rained
on.
on the whole time. Good times. So two of my favorite ones have been the playoff snakes the last 2 years. We were talking about this. It's like I don't have any tattoos, but if I get one, very strong possibility it's going to be the playoff snake. And we were talking about this is my favorite one.
That's my favorite one too. I
The one
just
from
love it.
2021.
Yeah.
That playoff shirt, just so good.
I love that one.
That one is so good. Yes.
I think the last 2 years playoff snakes were awesome.
Absolutely. So definitely love that one. That's a favorite to wear all the time. People that don't know anything about the union, like I wear that and I get compliments. And then of course, also love the one from 2022. So we've got that playoff snake shirt with the two lightning bolts, which very sharp. Whoever's designing these, props because they are good. And then I think I showed this on. I wore this on one. It's definitely one I wore.
You wore that one.
I wore that on the Stu
episode.
On the Stu episode. Even if you haven't checked out our interview with Stuart Finley, definitely check it out. We did that one back in January. He is awesome to interview. Just playing there, and I've got Finley number 4. I don't get a lot of player ones because I always feel like I'm going to jinx it and they're going to leave or something. P.S. I got that after Stu is already gone. But I think there's 2 jerseys I've ever gotten that have a current player on them. And that would be Brian Westbrook when he was playing and I was in college for the Eagles. No regrets there whatsoever. I still wear that one all the time. And Oscar Lindblom for the Flyers, which he was actually currently on the Flyers. And at the time I was like, you know what? I have no regrets on this one either. And I still have no regrets. Still love Oscar Lindblom.
I only have one kit that, well, I have a couple hockey jerseys with players on them that I got on eBay, but I think the only like jersey I have would be like Lincecum's Giants one that you got.
That's right. I got you that
orange one that was really sharp.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, for me, it's either like, and like I do have other player ones that have like retired. Like I have a Brian Dawkins Eagles jersey and stuff. Like I get ones. It just, yeah.
Oh, I have a Tua jersey. That's right. Dad got me a Tua jersey.
Oh yeah. So I mean, so I'm always like, I get one that's either going to definitely have a legacy with the team, or they're like, going to be Hall of Fame or whatever, or it's just one that I don't care. I love them to death, and if they leave, it is what it is. Like, to be honest, I would in a heartbeat get like a Kai Wagner jersey.
There you go.
I love Kai too. But definitely, Stu was worth getting.
Yeah.
Here's one that I got last year, actually, the day of the kit launch, in the team store, Fight for Philly. And I like that. I like, the gold. Not only do I like rainbows and things, I like shiny things and glitter. Okay. So things that shine and sparkle, they kind of, definitely attract my eye there. But yeah, Fight for Philly, that's one that I like a lot. And I wear that some of the time as well. And then we're looking at jerseys.
Oh,
My
we're
one
gonna.
authentic that I have. This one is my favorites. This one I got in the auction for the Juneteenth. And they wore this for Juneteenth and auctioned off the player worn jersey. So there we go, match worn. I mean, I know he wasn't in the match that day, but he wore it. And it's signed, as you can see. Okay, so I won that in the auction, and check this out, but it has all the authentication stuff and also the inside. They signed it. See that? Okay, but it's signed. You know what I says. I proclaim my freedom to be, and he put to live without restriction. And I thought these ones are really nice. Obviously, I'm not going to wear this. This is more of a collection thing, but there, I thought the detail that they put into the numbers and everything were really cool.
It was nice. It's
Yeah.
sharp jersey.
And it's always interesting, feeling the authentic ones, the difference, the material compared to like our replica that we have. So, but yeah, I think that's super nice. And definitely one that I am big fan of. All right. And then, so I also took a look at other things in the store yesterday. And I did make a purchase. But we've got some cold games coming up, at least definitely next week. Oh. Yeah. So we'll show you what I got there, and then we're going to show you some things in the store. So one purchase I did make was I got a headband to keep my head warm. Okay. To keep the ears warm and everything. So we've got the Union logo there. That is currently available in the store. And I wanted they were selling the mitten and headband sets on MLS store, but I already have gloves, so I was like, I was glad to find it by itself. It's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because you were waiting in line. I went back in.
Yeah, I had him go get that. I had already like bought my.
It's really nice.
Oh, almost forgot my other thing I got.
What?
I'll have to show that then. Anyway.
Oh yeah, let me go grab it.
Yeah, go grab it. And I got these last fall, I think, because as the weather was getting colder, I definitely wanted these. Got them in the team store. So we got tech gloves. So these gloves are real nice. They can text with them and everything. So they're gonna come in handy next time. But again, those are currently available too. I've had them for a little while. Definitely were good to have when it was cold. And then, okay, so I don't normally spend on getting the new stuff, but you've seen the reversible jackets. Got one. Okay. And it's super nice. We have here. Okay. Here's the front of it. Okay. And so we got on the navy blue side here, but it is fully reversible. And when you reverse it, I'm not going to pull all the sleeves down and everything, but you can see it's got
the new logo.
The new logo there. So really sharp. I figured I'm going to bite the bullet and just get it. I'm definitely going to need it opening day, I think. I mean, it's not super, super heavy coat, but I'm going to have layers on, and I think that'll help, be a good windbreaker if needed. And so it is cheaper online, just a heads up. If you are looking to get that, it's like a few dollars cheaper. So I think like $10 cheaper.
Yeah.
So, and I think they have free shipping. So if that's something you're interested in getting, I mean, you can get it at the team store, but look online too. We always do both.
All right. And now let's go look at, you took some pictures while we were waiting in line. You went into the team store and we got some stuff. So
yeah,
here's some other items that you were going to review.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of the new Mitchell and Ness stuff. Look pretty sharp, I think.
One thing I did hear, our buddy Todd got a t-shirt, and he was telling me the other day that the collar on the crew neck.
He got the crew neck sweatshirt, didn't he?
Yeah, and he said it was a little tight in the neck.
Okay.
So sometimes you just gotta watch out. And that's why I see a lot of people doing it yesterday. Just make sure you try them on, because we had that with the
Mhm.
jacket. You
Yeah,
got
I
in the
tried it on and I mean, that's one reason why I like to go in the store so I can actually
yeah.
try the stuff on because there was a women's jacket I was looking at and I was looking at it online and I was like, well, I don't like when they were like really short either.
Mm-hmm.
So I was afraid it was going to be short and I want to try this one too. So, that's one thing that's nice about going in person for sure.
I like the blue one right there.
That
That's
blue one's real nice. Yeah,
so,
I'm not a big fan of just like light color things in general, but it looks nice. I like the logo on it there,
mm-hmm.
with the snake. So, let's go to the next one there. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
whoops.
skipped one.
Yeah.
So, all right. So here's a few items. Obviously, the top left there, that one was from last year. I was a big fan of the design. I just thought it was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept waiting for it to go on sale or something. And I was like, oh, is it on sale? And we were there and I was like, no, it's still like $54 or something. It's like, yeah, I'm not paying that for
No.
that. I really like it though. When it goes on sale, maybe if it does. And then this isn't like the men's section, but honestly, like it could go either way. And I actually tend to like the stuff in the men's section a lot more than the
Yeah.
women's section anyway. Um,
I like that
that yeah,
leather tan with the Philadelphia
yeah,
U on it. That's real sharp.
yeah. The button down when there is okay. It's not really my kind of thing. I don't know. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I mean, it's
It's
nice.
nice though. Yeah, and then the top right, that one is nice. It just,
I really,
it's good.
yeah.
I think out of those, yeah, the tan one's actually probably my favorite out of those.
Yeah.
All right. So they've had these a little while, but I
Mm-hmm.
always thought they're cool, the 2010 or Zolo
Yeah.
shirts. Those are fun.
Yeah. And Billy kind of shared with us yesterday the kind of the story behind which was really cool.
Hmm.
And then they also have just a regular white T-shirt there. It says, "Hi, my name is," and it's from
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah. And if you don't know the story about why, the whole Zolo thing, yeah, basically High Money had 2010 on it, but they were called Zolos.
Yeah,
So that's the really, really abbreviated version of it.
yeah. So, and then
All right. So yeah.
these are sharp.
So I've always they've had the black sweatshirt for a little while. I've been a fan of that one. That's like one that I would definitely like if it's not going to cost an arm and a leg. I would
Mm-hmm.
probably get that one.
Me too.
I like wearing black too. Like I really like this one that you're wearing.
Yeah.
I might steal that even though it'll be a little big, but I like that. And then yeah, like the one on the right there, I thought that's nice, nice little
Windbreaker.
light long yeah,
Yeah.
nice little
Is that a windbreaker or zip up?
no,
That's a
that's just zip
zip
up.
up. That is a
Yeah.
zip up.
Yeah. So that was nice. Let's go to the next one.
Actually,
Okay.
before we go, there's
Yeah.
that little beanie up
Oh
there.
yeah, the
I
beanies are nice.
actually, when you were waiting in line, I had that down. I really like some of the beanies they have
Yeah.
at the front there.
Yeah, I have one that's that I was wearing. It was in the picture with Sebastian too. All right, so here's some newer ones as well. So yeah, what do you think of the black PHL there?
The Fight for Philly. I
Uh-huh.
like that one. I
Yeah,
was
I thought it
looking
was
at that.
sharp. Yeah. Yeah, so we got more of the zip up. Well, we have a zip up there. That one's pretty nice. And then actually it'll probably be in the next picture, but that black jacket all the way to the right. We'll get to that one. For this one, yeah, they still have the playoff snake. We got some sweatshirts in there. So if you missed out, you can probably still find those. Okay, so this jacket's actually black. It looks gray in that picture, but is black.
Yep.
I thought that was really nice too. Like that was a tempting one to get. It
Oh, yeah,
actually
very
costs more than the reversible one though. So I was like, no,
nice.
but it is very nice. Yeah, like black is one of my favorites. Anyway, when it comes to the merch. And so then I went over to the ladies area and I was looking for I wanted a headband. I do have one of those cooling headbands.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted, one that was a little bit warmer. Now this is kind of just a lighter headband, like a tie back kind one. And you know, I was like, yeah, that's okay. But also for the
Yeah.
price point, I was just like, yeah, nah, I don't think so. Because then once I saw that, and those are nice, but when I saw the knit one that I ended up getting, I was like, oh yeah, that's what I want. So I have a picture of that too. But I showed it on here, obviously, but there it is. So before we made that purchase, but that's nice and has the logo on it and everything. And hopefully that'll be helping me not freeze next week. Okay. And then here's some from the ladies section. The top right black one, that's the one I showed that I have. Um, some of those are on sale right now. So if you are heading to the Union game, to the home opener, you can probably find some of this stuff on sale. And ladies section has some good stuff. They have a lot of like crop shirts too, which of course are very in. Unfortunately, with my middle schoolers, they seem to also be in, and the kids get dress coded about it.
Yeah.
But definitely, I like the black one though, the black
This
long
one,
sleeve shirt that I have.
I like this little
Yeah,
one.
that one's nice. Now below are some jackets. The dark, yeah, the blue one is actually one that I've been looking at. And it has kind of the same detailing down
Hmm.
the sleeve, like my long sleeve black one does, and
Hmm.
they were nice. I was looking at, they have like their blue and white on them. So those ones are pretty nice. I like that. I really thought about getting one of those, but I went with the reversible. And then yeah, we have all the new kits, which we're looking at a bunch of different player names available. And they look good.
So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, no, that's really good. And I think that definitely will give a second. And the other thing, guys, I was noticing when I was in there
Mhm.
was that there is area towards the back where we were showing the like the black jacket that you really
Yeah.
like. There's a section with all the old lightning bolt kits,
Yeah.
and they even have the gray warm up. I think for Military Appreciation Day, the gray
Yeah.
pre-match kit. They're all like 40% off right now, and I think there's a couple other items ahead. So if you're looking for some stuff that maybe last year you didn't get, there's some good options there, and
Yeah.
40% off is a good deal. I mean, I think that military kit was like $40. It's normally
Yeah.
it's like 89. So hey,
Oh, and I think you actually missed. I think we had one more picture there.
we did.
Yeah. Because it was one that I liked. Yeah.
All right, let's go back and
Um.
look. All right, all right.
Yeah.
We have one more.
Yeah.
Let's
Go there.
see.
Yeah.
Oh
So yeah,
yes,
because I think you like that one too. And
yes,
you
I
can tell
did.
has like kind of the detailing in it. It's it's got like kind of the darker blue threading through it as well. So but I thought, it's simple, but I like the snake on it's got that
It's
classic,
very nice.
from the 2019 playoffs, that's so definitely that one's nice. It's nice, lightweight long sleeve. So want to make sure I showed that one too.
Yeah, no, that was actually when because I pulled you aside and said I really, really like that, and I might have to go back and get that because that's really nice. But so yeah, that's Jillian's fashion segment
Yes.
for this spring, and be on the lookout because there'll be some more stuff coming.
Mm-hmm.
And also another thing coming up is the tailgate, the first Sons of Ben tailgate. Very excited about that. I know
Yes.
you are too.
Yes.
We will be there, and we have made some one team we agree on stickers. So if you see either of us, we'll have some stickers with you. Come out, just chat with us. We'd be happy.
Yeah.
We gave a couple out yesterday. So anyway, and I guess we are now officially on match week. So
Yes.
yay.
Yes. So excited.
So basically we are going to be, the plan is we will be, when we're at home recording, when I say at home, I mean at Subaru Park,
Mhm.
we'll be recording some tailgate, doing like a post-match review, talking about the match, but also talking, like we
Mhm.
said from day one, our experiences, kind of how the day was,
Yeah.
sharing some stories, probably posting some video here and there online.
Mhm.
And then probably each week we'll have a match preview, barring time, depending on how many
Mhm.
matches, especially if like the weeks where we're gonna have like 3 matches, we might have to consolidate. But yeah, so stay tuned for all that. I know this week we're going to the player meet and greet that they're gonna
Yeah.
have down there.
Yep.
So we'll be there. And if you're going, we hope to see you. I mean, obviously this episode probably won't drop until the day of. I'm planning on dropping this on Thursday. So if you're,
Tuesday.
I mean Tuesday, yep. So if you're heading out on Tuesday night, and you're listening to this, yeah, definitely be there. So, but in closing, it was a great show, and
Mhm.
for one team we agree on, I'm Kyle,
I'm Jillian.
and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you at the Sub this weekend coming up. Yes.